If you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you'll know that cotton balls and Vaseline is probably one of my preferred methods to start a fire. Reason being, we'll go over in this video, but first let's just get right down to the nitty-gritty. I have had a lot of video requests on how to do this, and I've kind of held off on doing it, but I've got so many now that I thought, okay, we'll get this done. But people ask me a lot, how do you make these? First, get some petroleum jelly, Vaseline. This is the off-brand. And let me roll up my sleeves here. And I always tell people, get just a healthy fingertip full, which would equate to this, about this amount. And all you're gonna do is put that on the cotton ball and then just kind of work that into the cotton ball and around the cotton ball. Oh, I've been sick and I'm better now, but I've got this lingering cough. And there you go. So again, just get a healthy fingertip amount. That looks like a little bit more than last time. You know, there's no real science to it other than just getting a good fingertip full. Make sure you work that in and around the cotton ball. And that's all I do. What I wanted to talk about real quick is, you know, why the cotton balls and Vaseline versus, for example, the the wet fire or some of those others that are specifically formulated for fire making purposes. And you know, I suppose there's benefits to going either way or grabbing one of those others off the market. The biggest thing I like about this is my wife has always got some of this around and cotton balls around, so I've always got them handy. Sorry guys. And the second thing is this right here, this Equate brand. This is just an off brand, and about 200 cotton balls will run you anywhere from I'm going to ballpark it, say $6 to $8. So $6 to $8 for 200 of these. This will likely go through that 200, and for again, that's $6 to $8. Now the wet fire, for example, I just looked it up in one place, and it was about $8 for 8 of them. So these overall are going to be a lot cheaper. I don't know that I would call them better, but I have used these anywhere from -10 degrees and it's worked just fine on up. So I know they work and they work well. Now these aren't going to be your miracle and get the fire completely going. You still have to have those fire skills, but these are so nice to have just to get that initial fire going. Now let's play. When I use these out in the field, first thing I'll do is I'll just kind of take them and pull them apart a little bit, give them a little more surface area. That's about all I do right there. Now, what we're going to do right now is get this fired up and just see how long it goes. And you can see how easy it is to get started. Getting near the end here, but you can see there's still just a little bit of flame. I wasn't timing this, but I'm thinking this was over 2 minutes. I'll have to annotate it once I get it into editing. But it's still going. Little bit of flame there left. I think we can call it right there. So you can see how long these will burn. They're actually, well, it's still going. Underneath it's still going. Let me show you with this one. See there, it's still going underneath. So you can see how long they burn. They burn for quite a long time. Very effective that way. There you have it. You can see the burn time on the Vaseline and cotton ball mix. They're very excellent. Like I said, I've used them in up to or down to -10 degrees, and they've worked like a charm. Now don't forget, this doesn't replace your ability and your practice in making fires and using tinder and getting it to a sustainable stage. This just gives it a good head start, so you can't negate the rest of that for sure. But I really like them. That's what I use them for. You can see I've used them a lot. I like them because of cost. They are far less expensive than the other products that are on the market. However, if you were to take a dunk in a river and soak these, I would guess that they would be probably impossible to light. I mean, if these were just soaking wet. Or some of that other stuff like the wet fire or the wet tinder, whatever it's called, that is excellent. In fact, I think they tout that when it's wet, it actually burns hotter. So there's just kind of some examples, something to think about. And again, such a requested video. There it is. Thanks for watching, guys.